Hello everybody, this is Jacob Toronto here from ChasingCinema.com. Today has been quite an interesting day in movie news. Right now I'm going to be talking about the fact that they have greenlit the sequel to the 2012 film The Three Stooges. But I've also talked about Marlon Wayans and his 50 Shades of Black, the 50 Shades of Grey parody. It's just been a really odd day in the world of movie news. Anyway, Three Stooges came out in 2012, wanting to obviously relive and recreate the magic that the Three Stooges, Moe, Larry, and Curly have created for the world of motion picture. The characters that were playing these, the actors that were playing these characters was Will Sasso, Chris Diamantopoulos, and Sean Hayes, who is famous on Will and Grace. For his performance on Will and Grace. Anyway, I remember, and Larry David was in the movie as well. I went into this movie, not expecting much from the Farrelly brothers, and I left thinking, wow, Jake, you were right. I am someone who, obviously, if you've been following me for a very long time, knows that I'm really dedicated myself to older cinema, especially silent cinema. Obviously, Three Stooges came a little bit post the silent film era, but there is a real magic in slapstick comedy that comes from its early days, comes from as early as, Charlie Chase, Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, and this wonderful comedic reign in film, and then they were kind of brought into this more slapstick, goofy, silly world of Three Stooges. Something that I've enjoyed. I would say there are a lot bigger fans of the Three Stooges than myself, but I do enjoy the Three Stooges. Now, this film in 2012 was not very interesting. Was not much going on. I mean, the Jersey Shore was a part of it. It was just really kind of, as I said in my review, instead of I can't even do the noise, but I just said yuck, 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 instead of no, no, no. And again, I probably didn't do it very justice. I'm not that talented. What can I say? Overall, I was really disappointed in the film. I had no real interest in seeing it again. It was kind of done, over with, quiet. People didn't like it. Critics didn't like it. However, a sequel is being made. C3 Entertainment, Grand Rock Entertainment, and the Exciting are all announcing a sequel. And they had some quotes about making the sequel, which you could find on ChasingCinema.com. Just go to ChasingCinema.com and click that news button, and you'll be able to see this video as well as what they had to say about the upcoming sequel. Sasso, Hayes, and Diamantopoulos are all returning to reprise their roles as Larry, Curly, and Moe, as well as being joined by a huge action star that is unnamed at this point. So they said that this movie is going to be a little bit more action than just the general slapstick comedy, which to me is like, oh gee, it's gonna either be Arnold Schwarzenegger, in my opinion. I think we saw Arnold Schwarzenegger or Jason Statham. It has to be one of those two. I don't see The Rock doing this movie. I don't see Sylvester Stallone doing this movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger being the stereotypical action star he is, I can see him reprising being in this movie. I can also see Jason Statham doing something kind of goofy like this. He has been doing a lot of comedies with Pulp Fiction, Spy, etc., etc. So, but I could be wrong. It could be someone that I'm not even thinking of. Maybe Jean-Claude Van Damme, maybe Steven Seagal. I don't know. But I'm going to put my money on Jason Statham or Arnold. So the fact that they're going to make the Three Stooges more of an action movie than a comedy, to me, is just, again, like, what is going on? I feel like I woke up in topsy-turvy land. So I'm not sure, but what do you think? Are you ready and excited to see a Three Stooges sequel? I'm sure you know your response, but let me know anyway down here in the comment section. Remember to follow me and Chasing Cinema social media stuff from the description box below. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Tweet, tag, post, like, all that cool stuff on our social medias. Make sure to show your support to this video by liking and favoriting it, just to show me that you've enjoyed what you've seen today. But most importantly, above all, make sure to hit the subscribe button, because each day I'm constantly updating this YouTube channel, movie news, casting details, podcasts, giveaways, TV reviews. I mean, there's so much that I'm talking about. So make sure you're a part of that, and really subscribe to make sure you're a part of everything that I talk about. I try to bring things first. I talk about it. I want to get you guys engaged. So make sure you're a part of this family and join me on the journey of chasing cinema by hitting the subscribe button. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into this video. My name is Jacob Toronto. Again, you could see this full report at ChasingCinema.com under the news button. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please continue chasing cinema.